Hello, welcome to After the Horn, a sports podcast talking about NBA and NFL. I'm your host, Austin, and today I will be starting off with NBA standings. Most importantly, my predictions on where these teams are going to land. Eastern Conference, pretty simple, pretty easy. I could see maybe two of my bottom teams making it in. Should have mentioned I did 1 through 10 because you never know, injuries, teams may start off slow, so I did 10. I could see these 9 and 10 teams that I put down making it, but I also can see them not making it. Same thing with the West. I did 10, but I can only see maybe the ninth seed sneaking in, taking down one of these teams, but unless injuries happen, I really don't see it happening. But starting off with the Eastern Conference, number 1, got the Milwaukee Bucks. What else did I say? You got the MVP, Giannis. Re-signed Chris Middleton. Did they overpay? Not maybe. Yes, they overpaid, but had to. Still got Brook Lopez, brought in his brother, Robin. Still got Coach Bud, Eric Bledsoe. Still got Lopez. Wow. George Hill. And, another year with this system, another year of Giannis. Yeah, I can see them making 1 seed. I don't see them doing the Kawhi Leonard, a.k.a. load management, a lot this season like these other teams maybe. So I can see them taking the 1 seed. I can see them dropping maybe a couple spots. You never know, but I got them 1 seed. 2 seed, you got the Sixers. I mean, come on. They add the Joel Embiid stopper. You know what I'm talking about, Al Horford. Still got Joel, still got Ben, who y'all see he's working on his shot. I mean, I know it's open gym, but come on. Actually taking the time, putting in the effort, working on that shot. That's what I like to see. Lost Jimmy Butler, but, I mean, come on. Sign and trade for Josh Richardson. I mean, you could have just lost him, but, they pulled that off with the Heat. Got Josh Richardson. Only problem I can see is maybe their bench. But, you get to see what Zaire Smith's like. Got Matisse Thybulle, who I really like. Yeah, I can see them making the 2nd seed. I really can. I can honestly see them making the 1st seed. But, got Joel Embiid, who's going to have some load management. Got Al Horford up there in age. Maybe he'll take a couple games off. Yeah. 3 seed, Celtics. I mean, well, I mean a lot. You replace Kyrie with Kemba. Now, we can argue all day who's better, Kemba, Kyrie, but we all know in that locker room with Kyrie and those young guys, things just weren't working out. And if you guys have been keeping up with the Olympics, you got Kemba, Marcus Smart, Jaylen Brown, and Tatum all on the same team, and it looks like they're enjoying themselves. So you got some chemistry building as I hit the can. You got chemistry building, and you got, camaraderie that they didn't have with Kyrie there. You got reports coming out that he went a full month last season, not even talking to the coaches, the staff, or any of the team. You can't really have that when you're trying to build a team that, coming into last season, a lot of people had as the Eastern Conference Finals winner. So, you replace Kyrie or Kemba, but you also bring camaraderie to your team. Well, I can't even say camaraderie. Camaraderie. There we go. Fucking jackass. You got another year of Tatum. Got another year of Brown. You lost Al Horford, added Enes Kanter, so that defense is going to be... Shit, do I want to put him lower? No, I'll keep him at 3. Brad Stevens, he's got to show that he's a great coach. I mean, last year, great coaches would have done better with that just toxic locker room. So he's got to show me something. I mean, We were praising him the year before when he had Terry Rozier, starting point guard in the playoffs, took that team to the Eastern Conference Finals. But that was honestly when the Eastern Conference was weaker. The Bucks weren't who they were. Sixers were young. Pacers, that was the first year Victor Oladipo was there, and they got knocked out by LeBron. I mean, you gotta show me something. Eastern Conference a little tougher, but I'll still keep him at 3 because you got Tatum, Brown, Kemba, still got Marcus Smart, still got the same coach. Moving on, got number 4, which I see the Pacers making. You got Victor Oladipo coming back from a broken knee, I believe. Pretty sure it was a broken knee, which, I mean, it should be, once he's fully healthy, fine. It's not like it's a tear, it's an actual break. So once that heals, he should be fine to come back. I believe he's running, and he had his camp, but he was limited, so he might not start the season out. He might. Still got, like a month, 2 months? Man, I don't even know. Screw it. Yeah, Victor Oladipo. You got Malcolm Brogdon, who I think was a big pickup. You're going to add shooting. You're going to have more depth. You also keep Sabonis and Turner, and you drafted that big man in this year's draft. So last year's Sabonis contract, I think if they're smart, they'll trade Sabonis. Don't keep my word on that, but if they're smart, they'll trade him by the deadline. Because he'll probably walk in free agency if they don't. They already signed Miles Turner, to a long-term contract, so it'd be smart to trade Sabonis and get what they can now. But yeah, I got the Pacers 4 seed. They got experience. You also added Jeremy Lamb, so they replaced Bojan with Jeremy Lamb and Malcolm Brogdon. So yeah, I can see them making the 4 seed. I can see them honestly making the 3 seed too. But I put the Celtics above them just because they got more experience being there. I mean, Victor Oladipo, before it went down, that was his first year before that. That was his first year being a leader. So got the Celtics above them for now. I can see them beating out the Celtics for that 3 seed, but early predictions got the Celtics 3, Pacers 4. Number 5 seed, got the Brooklyn Nets. Honestly, 1 seed with Kevin Durant there, but no Kevin Durant. Kyrie's got something to prove after last year, especially in the playoffs, just fucking shit in the bed. Saying he's not going 3 for 20 again, and then next game does the same shit. It's got something to prove to me, but still got Karis LeVert, still got Joe Harris, added DeAndre Jordan, which, I mean, if I were them, I'd start Jared Allen, but they'll probably start DeAndre Jordan because he's boys with Kyrie and Kevin Durant. But if Kyrie comes out and, he's Kyrie, Karis LeVert keeps on growing, which I think he will. I really like Karis LeVert. Joe Harris just got to do what he does, shoot that ball. Yeah, I can see him making the 5th seed. 6th seed, got our defending NBA champions, Toronto Raptors. Obviously, it's not the same team. They lost their finals MVP, Kawhi. But still got Kyle Lowry and Fred VanVleet, who I hope will be taking more minutes this year than Kyle Lowry. Kyle Lowry's getting up there in age. It's, his 13th season in the NBA? Somewhere around there. Freddie's younger. Give him more PT, I hope. Got Pascal, who I think can make a all-star this year. Sorry, voice is drying out. Yeah, I can see Pascal maybe sneaking into the all-star game this year, I can see him averaging about 20 points. Maybe sneaking in there, probably not. But you also got OG, still got Serge, still got Marc Gasol, last year. Probably not going to bring him back after this year. He's old as dirt. Not old as dirt, but he old. But yeah, kept most of the guys. Just lost Kawhi. When Kawhi wasn't there, they were like 17-5 without him, something like that. So yeah, I can see them making 6th seed, getting in the playoffs, probably losing in the first round to that Celtics team, maybe upsetting them. You never know. 7th seed, got the Miami Heat. Added Jimmy Buckets. Still got Dragic, but in my opinion, I'd start Winslow at that one, younger, give him more experience. I mean, Pat Riley and Spoelstra got to look and be like, this ain't a championship team. You're not going to win a championship with this team. Might as well put your young guys out there, give them more experience. So I'd start Winslow at the 1, at least at the start of the season. Things don't work out, just put Dragic back in that starting lineup. Got nothing to lose. It's not like you're going to win a championship. But in terms of making the playoffs, yeah, I can see him making the 7th seed. I mean, you still got Bam. Got Tyler Hero out of Kentucky who can light it up. I don't know if any of you have seen the Summer League games or even saw him in college at Kentucky, but boy can light it up. And the 8th seed, the Chicago Bulls. I know. They were ass last year. I know. But Zach LaVine, another year older. I mean, last year he averaged, 24, 25? Lauri Markkanen, another year older, another year under his belt. Only thing with him, gotta stay healthy. First 2 years he was not healthy. He only played, 50, 60 games last year? Gotta play more than that. You're a young buck. Well, can't say you got. Just try to stay healthy. Hopefully you can stay healthy. Got Otto Porter. Yes, they're overpaying for him, but you gotta do what you gotta do when you're a young team with all this salary. Gotta use it. So why not use it on Otto Porter? Yeah, I mean, could they not make the playoffs? Yeah. Could they make the playoffs? They could sneak in there. I mean, got enough young talent. Looks like they're actually under Jim Boylan now. They're not protesting his practices anymore. So I could see them sneaking into that 8th spot. I would like to see it, to be honest. But there's another team who I'd like to see, but I don't really see it happening. As the 9th seed, who I can see sneaking in, the Orlando Magic. Last year they did make the playoffs, 41-41. Re-signed Vucevic. I really like Jonathan Isaac. I think he's going to be a candidate of most improved this year. But point guard, I mean, you got DJ Augustine, Markelle Fultz, who we just don't know anything about. First 2 years in the league, I mean, it's going to be his 3rd season. He got drafted 1 above Lonzo. Hasn't done anything, just been hurt, shoulder problems, form problems. Still got Aaron Gordon, but I don't know about you guys, but I don't really see him being that leader of a team. I mean, he's good for, 18 to 20 points a game. But he's not really like that guy that can take you over the edge. At least I haven't seen it. You got Mo Bamba, who, I mean, didn't really show us much, but they didn't give him much playtime either. Yeah, they could make the playoffs if the Bulls suck again or the Heat just shit the bed. But for right now, I got them at 9 seed. 10th seed, got my Detroit Pistons. I mean, another goddamn year of Reggie fucking Jackson. Blake Griffin, I love him. Great player. Fucking reason why I watched Piston games last year. Only reason we made the fucking playoffs. But Can I trust his health? Sadly, I can't. Drummond, I mean, he's good for what? What did he average last year? 15 and 15? 15 and 16? Something like that. But my opinion about this team, and they signed Derrick Rose, which, I mean, that's fucking awesome, but it's not prime D Rose. This team cannot go farther than scraping the 8th seed, maybe, by keeping Blake Griffin and Andre Drummond together. I mean, you just can't. Those are 2 big-ass contracts. You just can't build a team around that. There's no money. I mean, they were barely able to sign the guys that they did, and D Rose. You gotta trade one of them. My opinion, I mean, I'd trade either or. I'm connected to the team, not these players. And these players are making a whole lot of damn money. We're not gonna be a finals contender. We're not even gonna even scrape the second round. So trade these guys while you can. Get some pieces, get some picks. Start rebuilding. I mean, this team is not going to go anywhere with what we have now. Just get ahead while you can. Sorry, I get emotional about the Pistons. All right, moving on to the Western Conference. This was tough. Honestly, this was really fucking tough. I mean, this Eastern Conference team, wow. I said Eastern too, instead of West. Jackass. Western Conference team. God damn. Y'all can see this is my first attempt, right? Shit, we're gonna keep on rolling. I don't do no damn cuts. Western Conference. Yeah, man, tough, hard, a lot of good teams, but gotta do it. First seed, last year's second seed, Denver Nuggets. I mean, another year older. Again, with the load management, I don't see these guys, Jokic, Murray, Millsap, Gary Harris, I mean, injured the past couple years, but he's still young-ish. And they got another year under the belt. I mean, the second seed last year, didn't lose. I don't think they lost anybody from that team last year. And you got teams like the Clippers, Jazz, Lakers, Rockets, Warriors. They're all going through stuff. Lakers, you got the addition of Anthony Davis and Dwight Howard. And the loss of Lonzo, B.I., and Josh Hart. Clippers, you got the additions of Paul George and Kawhi. Jazz, you got the addition of Mike Conley. I mean, it's not too big, but they're still probably going to have a couple games of growing pains. Nuggets, the only team they're not going to have those growing pains. They're the 2 seed last year, basically the same team, but they're older now. Jokic, honestly, a dark horse for MVP next year. So yeah, I can see them making the 1 seed. Jamal Murray got that new contract. He's got to show something this year. And they're not going to be resting much. They're young. At least I don't see them resting much. Watch fucking first 10 games. Jokic load management. And I look like a fucking jackass. 2 seed Clippers. I know I just said they're going to be a lot of load management. Fucking shit. They got Kawhi and Paul George. What? Still got Pat Bev. Still got Lou Will. Zubac. And Montrezl. What? With Doc Rivers coaching the team. And they got Ty Lue as an assistant. Man, what? Shit. This team's going to be crazy. They could make the 1 seed, but I see, games. They're going to have games. Kawhi, load management. They're going to have games. Paul George, load management. Shit, they might have games at the end of the season where both of them. Shit, get ready for the playoffs. And the beginning of the season, not sure yet with Paul George's in his shoulders, so he might miss some time there. And you got to gel. I mean, these are two all NBA players teaming up. It's not that simple. I mean, you saw it with the Miami Heat, with LeBron and D Wade and Chris Bosh when they joined up that first year. Would they start off like 5-7? They didn't start off great. It took time for them to gel, and they lost the finals that first year. So yeah, they're gonna have to gel, but still, fucking shit. It's two all NBA players, and still basically got the same. Don't think about that. They basically swapped Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, who I like. He's young, he's lanky, plays good defense, but he's a rookie. And Danilo Gallinari, who last year he stayed healthy, but most of his career he was known for being injured. I mean, they swapped those two players for Paul fucking George, 28 point per game Paul George. He ain't gonna average that this year because he got way more talent than the fucking Thunder. And Kawhi Leonard, Finals MVP, hit the Game 7 shot over Joel. That Kawhi Leonard teaming up. Man, this team gonna be crazy on defense. I didn't even think about that. Got those two, Pat Bev, and you're gonna have Montrez out there. Whoa! Shit, I might have to put them one. Nah, you're gonna be resting. Alright, and that's enough about the Clippers. Moving on, number 3, Utah Jazz. Yeah, another year of Donovan Mitchell. Another year of Rudy. I mean, I don't see him improving much because the only improving he needs to do is on his offensive game, but that's not his game. He's not going to be asked to do that. I can honestly see him dropping this year in points per game because the addition of Mike Conley, which is going to be great for them. I mean, you got an experienced point guard who can play off the ball. He does not need the ball in his hands. He's not a big scorer, even though last year he had the most points per game of his career, but that was because it was the fucking Grizzlies. Yeah, you got him, Mike Conley, you got Donovan Mitchell, you got Rudy. Added Bojan from the Pacers, which is a big pickup. Add you more space with Joey and go so that you got two guys who can space the floor and add depth. I don't know who they're going to start at the 4 because last year they had Favors. Maybe they go small. I'm not sure. Only thing I see with this team is depth. Problem, they don't really got much depth. They need to be smart. Find something to trade Dante Exum for. I mean, what they're paying, they gave him a 3-year, $21 million contract. He's been injured. Still young, though. Still lengthy. Good defender. A team out there is willing to probably give you a pick for him. Trade him now. Get rid of him. He's not going to help you for the now, which obviously they're going for. I mean, they traded for Mike Conley. But yeah, the number 1 defense last year? I think. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure the number 1 defense, if not top 3. Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert. And you add Matt Conley. The fuck is that? Mike Conley. Who's known for his defense. So yeah. Donovan Mitchell, good defender. Not a great defender, but good defender. Yeah. 3 seed. Fight me. 4 seed. Got the L.A. Lakers. La La Land coming back to the playoffs. LeBron gonna come after y'all fools thinking he's washed. A down year, and he averaged 28, 7, and 7. Y'all have the audacity to shit on this man's name. Or was it 27, 8, and 8? Something. I think it was 27, 8, and 8, actually. And y'all have the audacity to shit on this man's name. Really. The first year, he has an injury that keeps him out for a significant time. And y'all think it's okay to shit on this man's name because he missed the playoffs. Man, y'all know when this man was injured last year, not only did he go down, but Lonzo went down. Their asses out there, they had Rondo. B.I. was hurt too. Had Kuzma, JaVale, fucking Tyson Chandler off the bench, old ass, uncle looking ass. I mean, come on. What do you expect from the man? Comes back early from his groin injury. Tries to tough it out. I mean, he was stupid making those comments, playoff mode activated. Come on, man, just ball. I mean, you know damn well if fucking what happened was going to happen, you're going to look stupid as hell for saying that. So just, come on, man, just go out and ball. And then after, if you make the playoffs, be like, shit, playoff mode activated. But don't say that shit beforehand when you're the 10th seed in the West. But yeah, I think LeBron coming for y'all throats. Got AD coming for y'all throats. I mean, that man's name was shit. It wasn't really shit on, but I think he's going to come out, try to prove everyone, like, hey, still top 5 in this league. Probably not top 5, but top 10. Yeah, Kuzma added Dwight, but I'm pretty sure they're going to be starting JaVale. Rondo's not going to be at the... Is Rondo going to be at the 1? So no, LeBron's starting point guard this year. So they're going to have LeBron, Danny Green at the 2? I don't know. Probably should have did more research. But fuck it. Number 5, Rockets. I mean, Russell Westbrook and James Harden. Are they going to go through growing pains? Obviously, I have them at the 5th seed. They weren't going to go through growing pains. I would have them higher, but they are. 2 guys with the highest usage rate. It's going to take time. I mean, I know they're boys, but shit, these 2 have fucking experience being the guy with the ball in his hands. Is Russell going to come in and say, you know what, I know this is Harden's team? Probably not. Maybe. Probably not. Westbrook, I mean, I love him. Love the energy. But, man, he takes such stupid fucking shots. There's times last year Paul George was hot. I mean, hot, scorching. Why was this man Westbrook taking the last shot? Why? I mean, come on. Now, to be fair, Harden, way stronger personality than Paul George. I mean, Paul George, you a laid back motherfucker. Keeping it real. He laid back. Harden, you gonna tell Westbrook, give me that goddamn fucking ball. He ain't playing that shit. This is his team. He built this shit. He gonna get the ball. Now, if he says that type of shit, we don't know how Westbrook gonna feel about it. But 2 great talents. They could work it out. They are friends. Still got Clint Capella. Still got PJ. I'm not sure if they're bringing back Austin Rivers. Maybe. Not sure. They even have the fucking money. Damn, they got a lot of fucking salary. 6th seed got the Warriors. They'd be higher, but first half of the season, they're going to be without Klay Thompson. They lost Kevin Durant. They did bring in D'Angelo Russell and losing Kevin Durant, but you got 2 guards and Draymond, basically, and that's starting 5. The rest of this team, I mean, what? You ain't got shit. You lost Quinn Cook. You lost Iggy. Sean Livingston thinking about retiring. Or who the fuck is on this team? I don't know, but you got Steph and fucking D'Angelo and Draymond, Klay coming back. So when Klay comes back, I think they're going to be good enough without Klay to keep in the playoff race. Klay comes back, he's not going to be 100%. They're probably going to, bring him back slowly because of what happened with Kevin Durant. They're going to be smart this time. You can see them taking the 6th seed, maybe the 5th seed, depending on how the Rockets do with gelling. Probably going to fuck around and get a top 3 seed and make me look like a jackass. But hey, fuck it. My show. 7 seed Trailblazers. I know the past few years, they've been one of those top teams, not in the playoffs, but in the standings. They've been like 3 seed. Last year they were they the 3 seed again? Or were they the 4 seed? They played the Thunder. I think they were the 4th seed. No, they were the 3rd seed. Yeah, the 3rd seed. Anyways, I'm fucking trailing off. Damian Lillard got his... Did he get the extension? I know CJ got the extension, but Damian Lillard... Yeah, he got an extension. They extended them both. They're going to be without Yusuf Nurkic for about half the season, but they brought in Hassan Whiteside, which is smart on their part because come All-Star break, they can trade his ass for fucking... take anything. Don't fucking matter. It's going to be a salary dump. They're going to have that salary for the year's coming free agency to use on something else. They lost Al-Farouq Aminu. But who the fuck did they draft? The guy that's stealing the draft. Who the fuck did they draft? I'm gonna cut this part out so y'all don't hear me being a jackass. Who the fuck did they draft? Fuck it, y'all ain't gonna hear it anyways. But yeah. Got experience. Damian Lillard finally getting the respect he thinks he deserved all those years, but I mean, it's not like he was he wasn't underrated. I mean, it was a guard-heavy West. Somebody's got to be left out. You're not underrated because there's a lot of top guards in the West and you weren't voted. Shut the fuck up. You weren't... Not him, but these people thinking, oh, Damian Lillard No, he wasn't. Shut up. He was rated where he was. He had Russell, Curry, and Lillard. I mean, but now you got Curry and Lillard. There you go. You also had Klay Thompson making the All-Star game. It was guard heavy. And James Harden. Chris Paul. He hasn't made it in a couple years, but Chris Paul brings me to my 8th seed. I mean, I can't count out the Spurs. I really can't. Greg Popovich finds a way. Got DeJounte Murray coming back. DeMar Rosen. I said DeMar Rosen. DeMar DeRozan. LaMarcus Aldridge. Yeah, Derek White. So I can see him sneaking in because of Pop. finds a fucking way. But could it be the year they miss it? Maybe. They're old. I mean, DeRozan's getting up there. What is he, like 30, 31? Aldridge is definitely getting up there in age. Popovich is getting up there in age. But he's still Pop. These guys are still experienced. I like DeJounte Murray. I like Derek White. We get to see what Lonnie Walker's about. So yeah, 8 seed Spurs. 9th seed, honestly, the team I would have liked to see in the 8th seed, who I wanted to see in the 8th seed last year too, the Sacramento Kings. I mean, De'Aaron Fox is just that guy. I mean, the way he just runs a team fast. I mean, when you get him on the fast break, it's over. You got Buddy Hield. You got Marvin Bagley, who I hope they start at the 5 this year. I'm hoping Luke Walton starts him at the 5 this year. They kept the other Bogdanovich, Boban. It's Bogdan Bogdanovich. Shit. Yeah. Young team. They lost Willie Cauley-Stein, but who the fuck cares about Willie Cauley-Stein? He signed a 2-year contract with the Warriors, and I even mentioned him when I was talking about the Warriors. But young team, a lot of energy. Luke Walton, I like as a coach. He got a raw deal in LA. I could see them sneaking in, but Greg Popovich, Luke Walton, who the fuck you think I'm picking? And then 10 seed, long stretch. But if everything works out as planned, possibly they could, the Mavericks. Luka could take a step. Kristaps could come back, be on his shit that he was before he was injured, fucking all-star. Still got Tim Hardaway Jr. They have, the guy from the Raptors? Norman Powell? I think they still have him? No, not Norman Powell. DeLon Wright. But it's a long stretch. This team is young. You're really relying on Luka and Kristaps. Can I see it happening? In a long shot, but will it happen? Probably not. I mean, this Western Conference is just heavy. I mean, you got the Jazz, Clippers, Nuggets, Lakers, Rockets, Warriors, even the Blazers, King. There's so many good teams in this conference. There's going to be a good team that misses it. It's not going to be like that one year with the Suns where they won 46 games. Maybe it will be, to be honest. This is a loaded Western Conference. But yeah, those are my lists. And this was the first ever edition of After the Horn. Let me know what you think about it. Let me know what you think about the list. And thank you. I'll see you guys next week.